welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News. And in today's episode, I have 5 new transfers, so let's get into things. Starting off, Gosens went to Schalke from Fiorentina on a loan deal. He was great last year in Serie A, and now he's going to the newly promoted Schalke on loan. Munir going to Sunderland from Lille on a free transfer. He was decent for Belgium in the World Cup. He got outshined by Castagne, but he's going to the Premier League. Solis went to Arsenal from Club Brugge for $40 million. They definitely improved on that left wing position. He was a team of the season in the Greece League. Now he's going to the Premier League. João Gomes goes to Aston Villa from Wolverhampton Wanderers for $45 million. He was definitely a bright spot in that relegated Wolves team, and now he's going to a new Champions League side in Aston Villa. Selic went to Juventus from Roma on a free transfer. Roma couldn't get a deal in, and Juventus snapped him up. And finally, John Duran went to Benfica from Al Nassr on a loan deal. His career is in spirals, but now he gets a shot in the Portuguese league. Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News. In today's episode, I have 4 new transfers, where they're going, where they're coming from, and their transfer value. Starting off, Aseko went to Frankfurt from Hanover for $12 million. He was great last season in the Bundesliga too, and now he gets his big move to Frankfurt. Ibrahim Ba went to Strasbourg for $20 million. He is great, and now he's going to the Liga to be a fantastic player. Morgan Rogers went to Chelsea from Aston Villa for $137.5 million. The transfer value, the market is just terrible. But Morgan Rogers, he's a fantastic player, and he's going to Chelsea to be with Cole Palmer. And finally, Enau Ulai went to Fiorentina from Trabzonspor for $30 million. He was great last year in the Turkish league, and now he's going to Fiorentina. Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News. And in today's episode, I have 5 new transfers, where they're going, where they're coming from, and their transfer fee. Starting off, Barco went to Chelsea from Strasbourg for $40 million. They knew of this transfer last season. He was great in midfield and Liga, and now he's going to Chelsea to replace Andre Santos. Fatawu went to Ipswich Town from Leicester City for $23.5 million. He jumped ship from Leicester after they got relegated again, and he's going to the Premier League to be with Ipswich Town. Maeda went to Ipswich Town from Celtic for $9 million. Great player in FC 26 because of his pace, but in real life, he's been tearing it up in the Scottish Premiership for years with Celtic, and now he gets his chance in the Premier League. Issa Diop went to Ipswich Town from Fulham for $10 million. He was great in the World Cup for Morocco, and now he gets to go to the newly promoted Ipswich, even though it is kind of a sideways move. And finally, Hwang In-beom went to Porto from Feyenoord for $4.5 million. He was a hero for South Korea in the World Cup, and now he's going to Porto. Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News. In today's episode, I have 5 new transfers, where they're going, where they're coming from, and their transfer fee. Starting off, Garnacho went to Aston Villa from Chelsea on a loan move, copying Jadon Sancho's career path, so I guess that's what he wants to do. Somerville went to Al Hilal from West Ham for $65 million. Great World Cup and decided to jump ship, but went to a Saudi Pro League. Kind of a sideways move. Bamba went to Newcastle from Monaco for $41 million. He was great last year in Monaco, and now he's going to the Premier League to be with Newcastle. Morita went to Hull City from Sporting CP on a free transfer. He was decent last season in the Portuguese league, and now he gets a shot in the Premier League. And finally, Lancashire went to Middlesbrough from Spurs for $11.7 million. He is going to be Middlesbrough's star striker next year, and he's going to have a good season. Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News. And in today's episode, I have 5 new transfers, where they're going, where they're coming from, and their transfer fee. Starting off, Bozinha went to Colo-Colo on a free transfer. He had a wonderful World Cup, and now he's going to Colo-Colo to get some game time and be a fantastic goalkeeper. Lacroix went to Chelsea from Crystal Palace for $61 million. He was great last year for Palace. He didn't really play much in the World Cup for France, but now he's getting his big move to Chelsea. Openda went to Lyon from Juventus on a loan move. He was decent last year for Juventus, and now he's going out on loan to the Liga. Diomande went to Real Madrid from RB Leipzig for $125 million. Insane price tag, but he proved he was a fantastic player last season, and he gets his big chance in Madrid. And finally, John Stones went to Inter Milan from Man City on a free. He's always a world-class center back, and now he's going to Serie A. Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Transfer News. And today's episode, I have 6 transfers. Where they're going, where they're coming from, and their transfer fee. Starting off, Trafford went to Leeds United from Manchester City for $47 million. Fantastic signing for my boys over there at Leeds United. And they're going to get a very class goalkeeper from Man City. Karetsas went to Dortmund from Ghent for 32 million euros. He's a great young prospect, and now he gets to shine in the Bundesliga. Matthijs Abelin went to Monaco from Nantes for 25 million. He was a great striker last year in Liga, and now he's going to Monaco to see if he can win anything. Arukadare went to Ajax from Wolves on a loan. He jumped ship once Wolves got relegated, and he's going to the Eredivisie on loan. Castro went to Roma from Bologna for 35 million euros. He's a great young striker, and now he's going to Roma. Well, they do the opposite. Or Martin Dovbyk went to Bologna from Roma on a loan, so they basically just traded strikers. Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News. In today's episode, I got 5 new transfers. Where are they going, where are they coming from, and their transfer fee. Starting off, Jordan Henderson went to Chelsea from Brentford on a free transfer. He got called up to England miraculously, and now apparently he's going to bring some experience to Chelsea. But also, Danny Welbeck went to Chelsea from Brighton for $4 million. So Chelsea just brought in 2 old players for experience. Jeremy Jacquet went to Liverpool from Stade Rennais for $63.6 million. Insanely good center back, and he will be the replacement for Konate and maybe in the future Van Dijk. Carlos Espy went to Real Madrid from Levante for $25 million. He's a great striker last year in La Liga for Levante. He went under the radar. Now he gets his humongous move to Real Madrid. And finally, Akliuche went to PSG from Monaco for $55 million. He is a great young French prospect, and now he gets to go to the biggest club in France. Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News. And in today's episode, I have 5 new transfers. Where are they going, where are they coming from, and their transfer fee. Starting off, Gonzalo Garcia went to Fulham from Real Madrid for $40 million. Real Madrid signed Carlos Espy to be their brand new young striker, so Gonzalo Garcia was forced to leave, and he went to a small club, but respectable in Fulham. Sangare went to Brentford from Lens for $48 million. He was great in Liga, and now he gets to show what he's got in the Premier League. Julian Brandt went to Ajax from Dortmund on a free. He's been great in the Bundesliga for years, and now he gets to settle down in the Eredivisie for the biggest club in Ajax. Alec Begovic went to Juventus from Leverkusen for $35 million. He had a fantastic World Cup with Bosnia and Herzegovina, and now he gets his big move to Juventus in Serie A. And finally, Gustavo Sa went to Forest from Famalicão for $20 million. He gets his big move to the Premier League, and let's see what he can do next season. Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News. And it's this episode, I have 5 new transfers. Where are they going, where are they coming from, and their transfer fee. Starting off, Norgard went to Everton from Arsenal for $8 million. He was decent last year for Arsenal. Won the Premier League technically, but he didn't get much game time. And now maybe he gets game time in Merseyside at Everton. Gulassi went to Villarreal from Leipzig for $2 million. He is an old goalkeeper who's been tearing up the Bundesliga for years with Leipzig, but now he gets to go to Villarreal in La Liga. And Villarreal, I gave them an F in my past transfer window recap, so maybe this improves it. Hornacek went to Braga to Newcastle for $29 million. He was great for Braga as a goalkeeper in the Portuguese league, but now he goes to the Premier League. Miguel Gutierrez went to Leverkusen from Napoli for $30 million. Great left back, and now he goes to the Bundesliga. And finally, Dagam went to Hoffenheim from Salzburg for $16 million. He is a great Austrian player, and now he goes to the Bundesliga. Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News. And in today's episode, I have 4 new transfers. where are they going, where are they coming from, and their transfer fee. Starting off, Juan Luis Sanchez went to Bournemouth from Sevilla for $11 million. Great left back, and now he gets to shine in the Premier League for Bournemouth. Nyland went to Leipzig from Sevilla on a free transfer. He may be an old keeper, but they just lost an old keeper in Gulaxi to Villarreal, so they're going to replace him with Nyland, and maybe he'll work at Leipzig. Onyedika went to Frankfurt from Club Brugge for $9 million. He's a decent little transfer for Frankfurt, and maybe he will work in the Bundesliga. And finally, Carl Rushworth went to Coventry City from Brighton for €26 million. He was great last year for Coventry on loan, but now he gets his actual full start in the Coventry City jerseys. Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News, and today I have 4 new transfers. Where are they going, where are they coming from, and their transfer fee. Starting off, Mo Salah went to Trabzonspor from free agency on a free. Fantastic career at Liverpool. He showed why he is one of the greatest to ever do it. And now he's going to the Turkish League, which is a huge pickup for not only Trabzonspor, but also the Turkish League. Trevor Chalobah went to Como from Chelsea for $30 million. He's a great center back, but they just signed Lacroix to be the partner for Levi Colwill. So Chalobah went to Como. Kostic went to PSV from free agency on a free. Last season he was at Juventus, but now he gets to go to the Eredivisie to play for PSV. And finally, Jorgensen went to Strasbourg from Chelsea on a loan. Of course, the Blue Co connection, and Jorgensen is probably going to be their starting goalkeeper. Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News, and in today's episode, I have 4 new transfers. Where are they going, where are they coming from, and their transfer fee. Starting off, Florentino went to Ipswich Town from Burnley for $18.5 million. He went to Burnley earlier this transfer window, but I guess he didn't like it there, and he got sent away to Ipswich Town, where he will now be playing in the Premier League. Samu Costa went to Al Nassr from Mallorca for $25 million. Al Nassr finally got a player, and it's a big one. Samu Costa is going to be a great player in the Saudi League. Freddie Potts went to Club Brugge from West Ham for $10 million. He's a great young center, CDM, and he's definitely the future of Club Brugge. And he signed for a little fee in $10 million. And finally, Giovanni Reina went to Strasbourg from Mönchengladbach for $2 million. He's a decent little young player for US, and maybe he'll work for Strasbourg. Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News, and in today's episode, I have 6 new transfers, so let's get into it. Starting off, Bruno Guimaraes went to Arsenal from Newcastle for $87.5 million. The reigning defending Arsenal champions brought in a fantastic player to help their chances next season. Mastantuono went to Fiorentina from Real Madrid on a loan. He's not going to get much game time under the humongous team that is Real Madrid, so he's going loaned out to the Serie A. Tomiyasu went to Crystal Palace on a free transfer. Last season at Ajax, he was a decent little fullback, but now he's gone back to the Premier League. Urinki went to Coventry City for $30 million. A young Ghanaian center mid is now going to the Premier League to the newly promoted side, Coventry. Asllani went to Leipzig from Hoffenheim for $25 million. He's a great player. Last season, he was great for Hoffenheim, and now he gets a move to Leipzig. And finally, Bayendier went to Celta Vigo from Manchester United on a loan. He's not the keeper anymore, so he's getting loaned out to La Liga. Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News, and in today's episode, I have 5 new transfers, so let's get into it. Starting off, Iran Kunda went to Sporting CP from Watford for $15 million. He's a great youngster with lots of pace, and he's going to be shining in the Portuguese League next year for Sporting. Perry went to Torino from Leeds on a loan deal. He got replaced by Trafford at Leeds, and now he's going to the Serie A to play for Torino on loan. Medina went to Leverkusen from Marseille for $23 million. He was great center back last year in Liga, but now he's going to the Bundesliga to play for Leverkusen. Molina went to Roma from Atletico Madrid for $18 million. He's a great Argentine right back. He's been tearing up the La Liga for years, and now he goes to the Serie A to play for Fallen Giants, Roma. And finally, Tzolakis went to Hull City from Olympiacos for $23 million. He is Hull City's newly promoted goalkeeper for the upcoming 26-27 Premier League season. Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News. And in today's episode, I have 4 new transfers, where they're going, where they're coming from, and their transfer fee. Starting off, Ronald Araujo went to Liverpool from FC Barcelona on a loan deal. He's been a Barcelona center back. He got replaced last season by Eric Garcia, and now he's gone to Liverpool in the Premier League. And Barcelona fans are happy they shipped him off. Pep Javeria went to Chelsea from Rayo Vallecano for $19 million. He is the brand new left wing back, and he will probably fit under Xabi Alonso's system. Rulli went to Manchester City from Marseille for $2 million. He's the replacement for Trafford, and he's a great Argentine goalkeeper who was the backup at the World Cup. And finally, Ousmane Diomande went to Nottingham Forest from Sporting CP for $40 million. He's a fantastic young center back, and will he work in the Premier League? Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News. And today's episode, I have 4 new transfers, where they're going, where they're coming from, and their transfer fee. Starting off, Sano went to PSV from Nijmegen for $14.5 million. He is a great Japanese central defensive midfielder, and he was great last season for Nijmegen. Had a fantastic World Cup, and now he's getting his move to PSV. Agard went to Sociedad from Marseille on a loan deal. He was a decent little center back for Marseille last season, and now he's going out to La Liga to play for Real Sociedad. Sasa Lukic went to Ipswich Town from Fulham for $10.5 million. Ipswich getting some experience in before going into the next season. Smart choice. And finally, Veltman went to West Ham from Brighton on a free. He's a decent right back, and now he's going down to the Championship to play for West Ham. Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News. And in today's episode, I have 4 new transfers, where they're going, where they're coming from, and their transfer fee. Starting off, Romelu Lukaku went to Fenerbahce from Napoli for $6 million. The historic striker, who's been to many clubs, is now going to the newly rising Turkish league to be a striker for the former runners-up, Fenerbahce. Romero went to Atletico Madrid from Spurs for $40 million. As soon as Spurs tried to start their rebuild, Romero went to Atletico, and now their Haram ball is going to be complete with a fantastic center back in Romero. Suzuki went to PSG from Parma for $35 million. The great Japanese goalkeeper had a decent World Cup, and now he's getting his flowers going to PSG. But can they handle 3 great goalkeepers? And finally, Ruggeri went to Aston Villa from Atletico for $25 million. He's a decent left back, and now he's going to the Premier League. Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News. Today I have 4 new transfers, where they're going, where they're coming from, and their transfer fee. Starting off, Jed Spence went to Inter Milan from Tottenham Hotspur for $31.5 million. He had a great World Cup for England that put himself back on the map, and now he's going to the Serie A to play with the reigning champions, Inter. Vlahovic went to Besiktas from Juventus on a free. He was outcasted as a striker in the Serie A, and now he's going to the uprising Turkish league, just like Lukaku, to see if he can get some numbers. Fratesi went to Lazio from Inter Milan on loan. Inter have a really good midfield, and they can't fit Fratesi in, so they're going to get the great midfielder game time at Lazio. And finally, Guisand went to Crystal Palace from Aston Villa on a loan. Last season, he won the Europa League, and now he's going to the reigning defending Conference League winners. As I might say, he is a winner. Hello and welcome back to Tiki Taka Talk Transfer News. And in today's episode, I have 4 new transfers, where they're going, where they're coming from, and their transfer fee. Starting off, Christensen went to Atalanta from Udinese for $22 million. The young Italian center back is now going to Atalanta to fight for European football and be a cornerstone in their defense. Lucas Harrington went to Hull City from the Whitecaps for $17 million. He is a great young center back, and maybe he will work at the newly promoted Hull City. Pellegrino went to Fiorentina from Parma for $22 million. He's a great, decent striker, and now he's going to see if he can perform in Serie A. And finally, Piccoli went to Bologna from Fiorentina for $18 million. They just got Pellegrino, so they shipped off Piccoli to Bologna to see if he can get some numbers at striker.